I don't know if they get paid or not, but I was glad they came. The issue of royalty is an anachronism. I know that very well. Given the state of this world, with more than 2 billion people without access to drinking water, and poverty and violence ravaging thousands of communities and territories across the globe, this visit is frivolous, I know. I understand that monarchies and royal families represent part of a nation's history. They are a symbol and can even be a force that unites society at a given time, in a given social and political moment. I do not deviate from that. They can be, to a certain extent, part of the physiognomy of a nationality. But yes, in the end, it is about rich and privileged people, others more so, facing the misery and anguish of millions of human beings. That is how it is. And of course, a visit from members of the British royal family is not going to solve any of the problems of our country. But they came, and they didn't have to come. They were able to stay there in their apartments, in their mansions, and their clubs, and strolling through their palaces and their gardens under their exquisite umbrellas. They came and saw schools and hospitals, and visited communities and families and social works, and saw a little of Colombia. Perhaps the best of Colombia, if you ask me, are those places where there is the most struggle, where the features and gestures of the human being are the deepest and most desperate, where we search anxiously, thirstily, day after day, for how to build a heaven and a territory for peace and hope. That will be our country and have a collective destiny. So, when you go home, tell us what you saw in Colombia. Tell us what the hands and eyes of children were like, how the sun and the wind and the mountains and the sea in this country fill our lungs with the future and the golden light that covers our faces at sunset. Let us say that in us there is sweetness and at the same time an inexhaustible strength and fraternity and mercy and courage. You can say all those things when you get home to your comfortable lives, and that a little more is known about us, very far away, very far from the politicians who go for power and votes in public offices, or from the unions that do business, or from the demagogues and professionals of anguish who dominate the media and social networks. Far from that. Only what they have left from contact with the pure, simple, true, and fighting people of this land. They don't have to say that ELN assassins continue to cause deaths in Chocó. They don't have to say that the criminals of the Tren de Aragua and the EMC and the Segunda Marquetalia and the Clan del Golfo and the Autodefensas de la Sierra continue trafficking, kidnapping, extorting, confining, displacing, assaulting, and massacring. They don't have to say that. Why talk about that? Not this time.